morning I was talking about GoKit, which is my sort of passion project that I've had for a little while. GoKit is a tool or a collection of tools that are going to help organizations, which I call the modern enterprise. And those are organizations that are a certain size, probably about 50 engineers or more. They're probably running a microservice architecture. They're probably venture capital backed. They're probably serving consumer interests. And they're probably in this hyper-growth phase where they're growing very quickly. And so GoKit is a collection of things that allows them to write business logic services, their application logic in Go. Because right now it's been my experience that a lot of companies aren't doing that for whatever reason, whether it's language maturity, which will be fixed with time, or a lack of proper library support, which I hope to address. So GoKit is a collection of things that lets microservices exist and play nicely in other infrastructures. It's things like circuit breakers, rate limiters, service discovery adapters, request tracing tools, this sort of constellation of things that are important when you're building software in this way. And my job here is to introduce people to the ideas, to sort of gather people who have done this before and get their experience onto the project, and also to attract people who want to be using Go in their organizations, and get them to be filing issues on things that are missing, filing issues on things that they want or that they need to convince their managers to adopt Go. Because ultimately what I want to do is provide a way for people to build success stories, and not technical success stories, which we have plenty of, but rather sort of business success stories where companies can say, we use Go and we have made $1 million or something like this. And that's the sort of stuff that's going to drive Go's adoption in sort of bigger organizations, I think. Something you can take to your engineering director or your manager and say, look, Go makes sense not only for me, but for you too. And I think that's what we need as a community to get Go sort of to the next level. So that's what I was talking about today. What do I like about Go? Well, from the very beginning, it was a language that sort of had a philosophy, and in the world of like kitchen sink languages that sort of threw everything in, that really appealed to me. As time went on, I really grew to enjoy the community, and that's what we see today here is like the community of Go, and GopherCon is really awesome for me because it's a convention that's put on by the community, and it's full of people that sort of feel like friends, and that's unique in my experience. A lot of conferences this size especially, they don't have those properties. So that's what I like about Go. I like that it has a philosophy, I like that it sticks to its guns, and I like its community. For me, the speakers I was interested to see were, of course, the core technical contributors from Google, and today we had this talk about the garbage collection in 1.5, that was really cool. I also like to hear kind of the softer talks. So there was a talk today about the idea of simplicity and what that actually means, what people maybe corrupt it to mean something else, and that was very interesting to me. I'm very excited to see these talks that are still very technical in a way, but maybe aren't about code. Those get me excited too.